Welcome back everybody, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Tower of Time. Where we left off last time, we're about to look at discussing the sacrifice. A simple, small looking leather-bound book sits atop an iron pedestal. Despite a dim light shining down from above, drawing little attention to it, the party takes notice. Whisper takes a hold of the book and examines its contents. The cover shows signs of a recent replacement. It no longer contains a title of any kind, instead only has the symbol 4 scratched upon it. Her face sours, as most of the pages have been scribbled over with thick strokes of black ink. Only one page is legible reading. The Magi are holding a gathering tomorrow to discuss the sacrifice. I know they won't reconsider, but I beg them to at least delay such a discussion for a fortnight. My continued research may yet yield an alternative to the loss of so many good lives. I fear deep within my heart that I already know their answer, and the desperate haste which drives them. What will our tower become with 1,000 of its greatest benefactors gone? I try with supreme effort to distance my emotions from the situation, but each passing day makes it increasingly difficult to stifle the hate I feel towards the Argante. How can you not hold a race accountable for the very undoing of your world? So now we've gotten to 4. We found all 5 tomes. Oh, I see. Okay, I think I know what this is. Let's go. 2. No, that's not what I need to do. I need a teleporter. I know exactly what we have to do. It has to do with the clocks. I think I understand the puzzle. If we look at the clocks, they are all obviously clocks. This is clock 5, that's clock 1. So let's start with clock 1. I think aligns, theoretically, with book 1, so 3. Book 2 is 5. That was 1 too many. Book 3 is 1. Yep, that's correct. Book 4 is 4. That's nice and easy. Nope, book 4 is already in the right position. Okay, and book 5 is 11. And a door opened up. The northmost door. Let's go take a look at what it entails. That's what I figured it was going to be, something like that. It looks like there's a first Magistone in here, which is a one-headed weapon with Emphiric chains. Emphiric chains? That's the one. It does slow in possible days. It's actually got a 25% skill power increase too, which is kind of nice. An enchant scroll, which is Thorns level 3, which we desperately need to put on our pants, and we get -2 speed for plus 30 health. Actually not all that good. I might just give it to one of our other characters for now. I think I like the speed more than I need the health currently. Let us return to the city. We need to enchant our pants with a slightly better enchantment, which will increase his Thorns damage by quite a lot. Cool. And that was indeed, yep, 30%. I wonder if we have our chest armor upgrades. We can't do any of them because we're using a unique chest plate, but we need the one more level of Magi Bastion for the increased skill damage on that thing. Anyways, unimportant right now. Let's continue through the tower. We're almost in the Magi Council. We have 1 battle and 1 chest to go. Which I'm guessing is going to be near the end there. Just past the podium. We're going to quick save and head down. There's another book. Days of Old, Volume 8.
While the world was dying around them, Proteus and the remaining Magi devoted all their time and resources to stopping the Organte. Using the remaining reserves of magic power, they extended the tower so it reached the portal, far above ground, for physical contact with the bridge was necessary at the moment of opening. Once the tower was completed, it was the time for great sacrifice. 1,000 remaining Magi did the last thing they could do. First, they purged their bodies of the alien energy, restoring their own original life force. Then, they willingly granted all of this pure essence to Proteus, dying in the process. Their sacrifice created a god, for only a god could oppose such an immense power. And this god looked at the bodies of his friends and family around him and wept, his heart broken with grief. Proteus then ascended the tower, sat in front of the portal on a crystal chair, and waited for its opening. On the other side, he could see a swarm of the Organte waiting to cross over. He could feel their immense hunger. He could hear their obsessive thoughts of destruction, and he despaired. Yet his resolve was strong. He was the last hope for the land, for his people, and perhaps for all the other sentient beings in the galaxy.
There's a note coming up ahead. A parchment neatly folded into quarters reads, Magus Willars, it is done. Leading a small contingency, I took the initiative and seized the Grand Council by force. A number of lives were lost, but their genuinely needed sacrifices will pave the way for others to see the light. Have you convinced Magus Sleeth to join us yet? His alliance will sway many to our cause and avoid further loss of life. We are currently making preparations to confront Proteus. Though he has always been a reasonable man, I do not think he will acquiesce to our demands. He seems obsessed with the notion that there is only one way to stop the Organte. I have no illusions about confronting the strongest Magus among us, but in our number, even the great Proteus must listen to reason. Meet us in the first hall as soon as you get this message. Bakobi. And some dark robes. Skill power increase plus 40%, but again that aura of flux and the health regeneration problems make it a cause for concern, but are they better than our current robes? No, that's 57%, but the health regeneration is way, way higher on this one. Health regeneration penalty. We put this one on, we lose 17% skill. We also lose a bunch of resistances, but we also regain 5 health per second. That should be worth it. We lose 4 mastery by putting this helmet on. Can it be forged? What can we forge on this one? Nothing great. How about this one? We can't upgrade the skill stuff, so maybe not worth it. I don't know. 4 mastery is quite a lot of mastery. We'll worry about loot later. We should finish this level of the tower first. There is definitely a fight coming up with one orc. Oh no, it's just a whole party of them, but they had a monstrous fight beforehand apparently. Oh, it's a boss. Well, where is it? There it is. Hammering them with elemental barrages, but now we're out of mana, so new boss stage. Let's reapply our mana, or our shield I should say. should pretty much end the fight here. Not too hard. Level 5 boots, which are actually quite nice, but we'll take a look at them later as well. That was the last fight. If there's no treasure down here, I'm going to be very sad. Right there. I think. Your party enters a chamber filled with the corpses of the strange race of orcs. Their bodies are mutilated with grotesque wounds. Limbs and body parts are scattered everywhere. He averts his eyes in disgust. Such unbridled violence. These are not the ordinary wounds of a skirmish. No kidding, this is personal vengeance. But for what and by whom? In the far end of the room, one of the bodies lurches forward, clinging to its last moments of life. The orc struggles to crawl from the room and flee your party, his wounds so numerous and grave, his effort little more than an exercise in futility. As Kane and the others approach, you see the survivor is unlike the others. He wears practically no armor and has 3 large glass vapor cells embedded on his upper chest and back, all only partially filled with fluorescent green mist. He is covered across his face and arms with tribal tattoos and boasts bright purple eyes, a feature unique to all others of his race your party has encountered so far. Realizing he cannot escape, the orc turns to face you, propping himself up against 2 large dead companions. He breathes broken gasps, any of which might be his last, watching intently as Kane opens a discussion as to who he is and what your party should do about him. Halfway through the debate, the orc looks to your champions, anticipating who will talk next, a clear sign he comprehends the conversation. The orc raises a bloody hand towards Kane, fingers spread, and speaks. Inershta, Washenga, Washenga. Your party looks to Kane and back towards the orc, offering his hand in a non-hostile manner. After a momentary hesitation, Kane reaches out and grasps the dying creature's hand. At the moment of physical contact, an orange aura engulfs the two. The glow pulsates, surging from the orc into Kane. Biggs, pull Kane away. Giant lumbers to Kane's side and reaches out to snatch him to safety. No, it's okay. I think he just wants to talk, and somehow, I know this is the only way we'll be able to understand each other. You're human. And yet you do not attack. Why is that? What do you mean, why? You didn't attack us, why should we attack you? Strange clothes, too. You are not dressed like the other humans. Other humans? What other humans? Quiet, Maeve. I think he can only understand me. I understand. As long as we remain bonded, all your thoughts are clear to my thoughts. Maybe he speaks to the Magi of old. Did you come to this tower and provoke the human inhabitants? Is that why they seek vengeance on you? No, we came to the tower to escape the slaughter. Humans live in our world for many generations. The conflicts between our races were few and far between. That was until something changed recently and the humans became determined to kill everyone different from themselves. Their technology seems to have improved greatly in an extremely short time span. They wield new destructive magic we orcs have no defense against. The humans are exterminating everyone, forcing us away, increasing their territory while diminishing our own. Even the Elgrish, pointing to Eric, are killed, their forests burned and harvested for human war machine factories. Fascinating, a completely alternate timeline to our own where the races are not bound together in companionship, but divided and disharmonious. As the discussion continues, the orc grunts in pain. His eyes roll up in the back of his head. Not much longer for me now. I never thought I'd live to see a day of peaceful humans once again. Perhaps there is hope for my people. On the next level below, seek the halls to reach the Kal Kangas, the leader of my people. When you find him, you must repeat these words: Pakra, Tachin, Wachenga, Gogrago. He will declare you friends to all orcs, and wishes to talk in peace, but I must confess, until the Kangas declares you an ally, any of my people that encounter will believe you to be the humans from our world, believing their life is in jeopardy, and they will attack without provocation. Goodbye, orc. You were a good egg. Last chest of this floor, and we're going down. Descend to a lower level. We are... No, we're not done. Oh yeah, we are. It just hasn't updated yet. Give it a sec. There we go. It takes a moment to update its count, apparently, for some reason. What level are we on now? This one is called... Nothing yet. There's a short dimensional blade there. We'll grab that. Why not? Deals air damage. Has some speed. Does alright damage. It's not great by any means, though. We still haven't updated our level progress yet, so let's see what this door opens. This is getting very future-y in here. Kayla explains that these monitors are part of the original control system used by the engineers in the past. It is not operational anymore. Okay. I still don't know what's going on in this level. Only side quests though, no main quests. The machines in this chamber look far more advanced than anything your champions have encountered. Too small to be the main research center. The chamber must have been someone's personal laboratory. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything going on in here. But there is a Meld Axe early prototype. Two-handed axe, 30 DPS. It does void damage. Massive penalty to health regen though. Oh, there we go, finally. It's updated a little bit. We're in the laboratory. There are 3 blueprints on this level, which is nice. There are 7 enchant scrolls, 13 battles, 22 chests, wow. And 4 side quests. Rhythmic, high-pitched whines followed by loud clangs of metal grow louder as your champions approach the edge of the conveyor belt. Kayla recognizes the machines as proton pistons, the main energy generators of all the mighty machines of her time. Let's go fight some orcs, I guess. Nothing special about this fight. Looks like just a normal battle. Go there. Do that. Kill those things. Heal up our group. You can build those there. Get some of those going. And those will help out too. You can basically just stay there and fight all those ones. Maybe come back. There's no real point for you staying there. Oh, no. I lied. There's 3 more that are primed to be fought there, apparently. You guys stay out here and fight these. This is your territory, your domain. He's doing just fine there by himself. Shoot one of those. He really did kill them all by himself. That works for me. That's a whole side I don't have to worry about. Just healing up our Titan, which is taking a bit of a beating here. Into the fight. Decent bow. 22 DPS is pretty good, but it's not as good as the bow we're currently using. This tower is full of so much death it anchors my heart with 1,000 chains. We must be prudent or else the stain of blood will never wash from our hands. I agree, it just doesn't feel right to keep killing these orcs without cause. We must find a way to communicate with them. The words of this dying shaman weigh heavily on me. Communicate if you must, but remember, it is they who draw steel against us first. She has a good point, but then again, in their mind, the humans have been massacring their race for a while, and have shown no signs of stopping, so also they're right. Crafting forge. And there is a meld crossbow early prototype. That might be the first bow to replace the bow we're currently using. Void damage straight up. Skill power increase is quite high. 19.2 DPS is not a lot though. Does it have any upgrade slots? It has one upgrade slot, but that's not going to make it great. That being said, not a lot of things have void damage resistance, so it might actually be better because a lot of things have air damage resistance. It might be a straight up DPS loss, but it also might be a DPS gain because we're swapping void damage from air damage. Plus, what are we gonna do with these green things anyways? 20 DPS. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Literally. And figuratively. At the same time. What is going on here? That's a book and some sort of thing. A small metal plaque near the base of the massive crystal formation reads, "Stone stinks and hot air rises, the elemental lords and their crystals of various sizes." Yeah, I don't know what to do quite yet. We'll figure that out shortly. Maybe there's something we need to do with it later on. Maybe we're not quite there yet. Now there are two places we can go. We can go through this battle, or we can go up this path over here. I think we're gonna go up the path over there. We'll leave the battle for now. There are a lot of battles on this floor. 12 more to go, to be exact. There's definitely a chest down there. Oh, it's just a battle and a chest, and a hallway. Okay. I just really want to find the blueprints. That's all I care mostly about. A glass tube. A glass container contains a strange glowing crystal. Upon closer inspection, it appears to be a common crystal coated with pure gold. A meld staff prototype. Void damage. It's slow damage, or slow on hit. Skill power plus 20%. It's so-so. Where's the blueprints? Give me the blueprints. That would make me so happy. If we could get level 15 on our engineer, I think our Titan would be able to kill anything. What if we go this way? Oh, look at that. Emergency generators. They've been online for 354,764 days. Maintenance is required. You don't say. I can't imagine running like a server for 300,000 days. Hey, we just slipped right past that group. We didn't even need to fight them. Horse 3. It's pretty good. We will get back to that fight sometime. I just want... Oh, is it blueprints? Yes. Armory level 14. Mage tower 15. Sorry. All of them 15. Back to town we go. It's time. Artificer Saul first. Level 6. 2,000 gold. Expensive? Yes. Worth it? Also yes. The other one we're going to do right away is going to be the barracks. Or not the barracks, sorry. The armory. First, we are going to level up Kayla. Take a look at Kayla's skill tree first. We don't need to over-level her. We just need to get her to 14. So 13... no, that's 15. To get her maxed out. Alright, well, we'll have to get her to 15 then. Darn. I was hoping to skimp a little bit, but I guess not. She is max level now. Who else do we want to train up? Kane or Maeve? Take a look at their respective skill trees. Maeve got a huge buff recently, so she may not need to have anything especially good. Just straight up speed for her to get her skills to come around faster. In fact, I'm going to reset her attributes. To have her just have speed and mastery. We don't really need health too much. Okay. Now, skill tree, she needs to get her Titan up to max level. It now has 2,400 hit points, 2,400 hit points, 120 armor, 80% resistances, and does between 746 and 886 damage. That's a lot of damage. Summon Mech is also now upgraded. We can get, oh, they have armor penetration. More armor penetration, I should say. We get more mechs. Nice. We aren't going to be able to get the last gravity pull, though, unless we get more skill points, which is sad. But I think the summons are more worthwhile. Yeah. Okay, so now Maeve or Kane. So if we level up Maeve, she's going to be able to start moving towards her better headshot, better fire attack, better arrow barrage at level 13, or her phantom bow will be increased at level 13 and 14. Kane will get maxed out on healing, better charge, I guess. Or better command aura. Charge and command aura. Also ups our group's damage by quite a bit too. Alright, we're gonna go with Kane first, I think. That was a tough call. We need 2,500 for max level on Kane, but for now, 14 will have to do. Skill tree. We're gonna do his command aura first. So its duration's now... Oh, we need one more point. That sucks. Okay, well... Its duration is now 6 seconds. Party damage increases by 25%. That's pretty good, I guess. How's he looking for stats? 27-27. It's pretty good. I wonder if it'd be worthwhile giving him a two-handed weapon. We lose 7 might. We could always get another mana leech though, I think. No, it can't be enchanted. Even so though. Nah. I think I like him being sword and board. Where did his shield go? There it is. Such a tough call though. -4 movement speed, but we could get an extra 100 health, tons of resistances including void resistance, which might be useful. We lose a tiny bit of health regen, but that's not a big deal. It's that movement speed loss that's a little bit worrying. How many slots for iron item forging does this have? Just 1. You get 3 more whole armor. Really tough call. Alright, we're out of money though. I'm gonna do challenges, I think, before the next video, which is going to be tomorrow. We're all done for the night in terms of actual recording. So like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time. Take care.